What have I been up to? Well, I'll tell you. And to tell you the truth, I don't even give a shit about what I've been up to. But anyway, ordered some strings, these Chromes, D'Addario. I'm going to put them on the Jimmy Bruno model guitar. See, I haven't done that yet. See how they work. Fucking TV. It's funny, the last couple months, a musical contractor, guy that hires musicians for recording sessions, movies, TV shows. A friend of mine has moved back to New York. Guy I knew in L.A. It's the third time he's called me. Go up to New York and play on some sessions. That's what I was doing yesterday. Not a jazz record. Actually, what I did was I just played Freddie Green in a big band. Like that kind of shit. I don't even know who the artist is. Wasn't there. I don't care. Music was okay. Chung, 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 chung. Who gives a shit? Good money. Comes up from time to time. Another weird phenomenon, too, has been happening. I get calls from people, hey, you want to do this gig? And it's like, no, I don't want to do it. I mean, it has to be somebody I really want to play with. For example, Ted Ludwig. I met Ted Ludwig last year, something called an Artisan Guitar Show. And I can't, probably at Bill Cummins' booth. Yeah, that was it. And I got to play with him. We just hit it off musically, you know. And he was telling me about this jazz series that he runs in Little Rock, you know. And lo and behold, it actually came through. You know how many people tell me that shit? Yeah, I'm going to, yeah. You know, people say a lot of shit. 100 people say a lot of shit. Only one guy will actually come through with something, you know. So that was good time. But lately, I get calls from these like mediocre motherfuckers. And I really don't want to do the job. I don't like the way they play. They can't pay me enough money. And so one particular individual, I said, no, I don't think I should book myself without my booking agent, Charles Carlini. Guy doesn't believe me. Calls Charles. And he didn't get to talk to him. He talked to a secretary or some shit. And he calls me back and says, hey, man, you're open on this date. What balls, you know? I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I don't want to play it. I don't want to play with you. You stink. Well, you don't stink, but you're not a professional musician. They're playing some fucking venue in a bar where they have the fucking football game on in the background. I wouldn't do that for $5,000. So anyway, some strange shit. And it's funny, you know, I had another conflict with another date, you know, and here's the difference. You got one asshole who doesn't believe you, and he wants you to insult him, I guess. And then I had to move something else, too, because something that came up in New York, another session, believe it or not. And differences. This guy was totally professional about, hey, man, great. I'm really happy for you. Thanks, man. No problem. I'll get somebody else. See, you know, difference. Like the difference between a musician and a pig. I'll get a guitar. I really want to change those strings, but you know, if I do that, I'll fall asleep by the time I do this. Man, I wonder if the weather guys do that. You know, call some guy, hey, can you sub for me? Or how about this? How about, like, I hate to sit in. That's just bad news. Can you imagine if, like, you know, you're a surgeon, and I know a couple surgeons, I know lots of doctors, and say, hey, doc, can I come sit in, like, at your next procedure? Let me jam the hose down his fucking throat. You know, hey, I practiced. I studied these books. I can do it. Let me sit in and, you know. Can you imagine that? You're the fucking patient. Anyway, only go to doctors that play guitar. That's it. That's my rule. It's like if they play good, great. If they're shitty doctor, I don't care. I'm still going to him. I don't give a fuck. That's really fucked up, isn't it? All right, I'll get a guitar. See you in a minute. Oh, Barry Harris. Man, what a fan. Somebody turned me on to him. I always liked his playing. But man, his outlook on the teaching of jazz is just fantastic. I mean, he's funny. He says, boy, when he was around, he's 80, I think. Because when he was around, there wasn't no schools like Berkeley, you know. And then, you know, they started to get jazz in the schools. He says, boy, he said he finds it odd that nobody asked any of the jazz musicians how to teach this stuff. No wonder why it's fucked up. I'm not warmed up yet, but I don't care. You know, when I was younger, I didn't have to warm up. Age. Now I do this to warm up. But I can't do it, see? It's getting better. See? That's good enough. Barry Harris, man. He was saying something about all things you are. Like, I'll show you the part. This part. He says, people play A minor 7 here. That's the wrong chord. You're supposed to be a professional musician. You're supposed to know the right chord. He says, well, I don't even have to hear him say it. He played the piano. I knew what he played. He played this. He said the right chord is a minor 7 flat 5. I added that. But, and then goes on further to say, he likes to diminish. He says it's also B flat, comes from B flat, which is, that's what I hear all the time. I hear soloists do that. And sometimes I hear them do this. Diminish, and it fits both chords, and you resolve it to G. He's right. Man, that guy got this shit right, forward and backwards. Also, he talks about the tune Stella by Starlight. That's really just another E minor 7 flat 5. To C minor. He also pointed out, he says, I bet you can't find another tune that goes from E minor 7 flat 5 A7 to C minor. I think he's right. There it is again. Here it comes again. Joe DiOrio showed me this. It's an F triad with a B flat and a bass. So you don't really need the third. Even that's not true all the time. Man, they fucking people in school, they can't get anything fucking right, can they? There's a lot of subs that I. How are you going to put substitutions if you don't know the right chords to begin with? Go. Somebody sent me a link to something I did at GIT, and I played this tune. Gone that dream. I was 52 years old when I did that. And it's funny. I mean, I was saying shit about jazz faces even then. The kids didn't get it. They just kind of looked at me like, boo. They're all serious and shit. Anyway, I guess that's a good thing. Beth Marsalis, I think that's her name. She runs that school. And it's funny. I says, there's going to become a time where the music business is going to change. It's not going to be, the CD business is going to be different. It's not going to be there anymore. And I was telling them, make sure you learn about technology and computers and shit. How about that? I was 52. That's I'm 65. So what's that, 13 years ago? Geez, I was a prophet and I didn't fucking know it. I was right. What do you want to hear? Wouldn't it be funny if somebody called, yeah, can you play that? of another tune. Oh, forgot it. It's right there. Groove Yard. Like pedals. Day in Life of a Fool, Monte de Carnaval. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I will. I'll be here tomorrow. If I don't lose my enthusiasm to change the strings on the other guitar, we'll see. My intentions are right now to do that after I finish this up. So if I don't change the the strings on the other guitar, you know that I'm full of shit too. Okay, don't take yourself too seriously. Music's supposed to be fun. It's not rocket science. It's not like you're trying to land the shuttle and you go, geez, Bob, I missed the fucking Earth. See you tomorrow.